What's up, True Team? So Young Thug's son has been making headlines across the blogs for acting out or throwing a tantrum online. And I'm gonna be honest, I definitely saw when I read the I think it was a post from his aunt Door. Or was it Door? It was Door. In regards to like what they have been going through as a family, I'm like, yeah, I definitely understand children that did not come from the background their parents came from, but know of it and think that it's like some type of thrill to live that way by choice. Like the freak, we had to live certain ways by force because we ain't had no choice. But to choose to live through the struggle is crazy to me. And y'all may be like, Mickey, what the hell is you talking about? Well, let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna react to CEDDY Nash's video because he has the lives and all that in his video. So let's get into it.
We had Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl, Mickey Truth.
After getting into an argument over a bowling ball. The victim is Lakevia Jackson, who has a son with well-known rapper Young Thug. Now, late this afternoon, Atlanta police announced they're questioning a person who they are not calling a suspect. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor has more.
What a sad and ironic development. Lakevia Jackson's family tells me she came here to the bowling alley to have some fun and celebrate a friend's birthday. But somehow, as fate would have it, ended up in an argument over a bowling ball and was fatally shot.
And she just was a very loving, kind person.
Lakevia Jackson's parents are having a hard time wrapping their minds around what happened to their daughter, who is the mother of one of rapper Young Thug's children. They say 31-year-old Jackson headed to the Metro Fun Center on Metropolitan Parkway with friends Thursday night.
She was celebrating her birthday at the bowling alley with a very close family friend.
Her mother tells me a second group came in and started taking over. That's when an argument ensued over a bowling ball.
Senseless. Could have been aborted. Like I said, the homicide detective said it best. Conflict resolution. People just don't know how to resolve conflict. Everybody want to pick guns up to solve a conflict.
Atlanta police spent the early morning hours looking at ballistics evidence. They also say they have several cooperating witnesses who are helping them piece together what happened. Meanwhile, Lakevia, who is described as kind-hearted and loving, leaves behind a 14-year-old son with Young Thug and grieving parents.
He would do something cowardly and heartless like that to a woman, he'll do it to anybody.
Okay, so that's one thing that he was the only child by his mom. That plays a big part in certain situations if you're used to only being the only child in the household. So let's keep going.
Person that needs to be off the street.
The family tells me Atlanta police have surveillance video from the inside. They are hopeful that video will lead to an arrest. In Southwest Atlanta, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Remember when I made a video that said Young Thug basically saved his oldest boy's life? Well, I don't know what happened, but little buddy just went completely off the deep end. Watch this right here. Stuff but different when your own family ain't with you. I don't need no end for nothing. I'm on my own. F my family. My deuce gonna be feeling like nobody here with me. Can't believe ends pick they hoes over their kids. Stuff crazy. I'm tired of this stuff, gang. Love y'all, my soldiers. Then it prompted his auntie to have to come through and say this right here. Try dealing with kids who choose a street life that wasn't raised in the streets, who can get whatever they want, whenever they want, but chooses not to go to school and drop out. A woman has nothing to do with my nieces and nephews. Real talk. Entitlement does with no sense of direction, no ambitions, no future plans, no respect. All they want to do is make drill music and do drugs. Kids being given multiple opportunities to go to school with the rich, and yet they turn it down to stay on the streets and call requested cash apps and Zells. For what? Won't get any of my money either. Go do something positive with yourself. Still love them all equally. You want to be grown? You got to pay the price to be grown. When you realize you want to be a kid to just get what you want and then go right back to being grown, that's when the adult's the problem. We fight hard for him every day. Even his mom did to her last breath and couldn't get him to gather himself. This ain't nothing new. Nephew been trying to live like this and actually want to live like ruggish when he ain't even had to do or have to. And the doors will never close. We just waiting on him to be ready for the change. He knows that. To be clear, he acting just like his daddy. He want to rap, do drugs, and make drill music. The parents be the problem. So of course, like kids do, not even kids, because
I'm glad I looked at that part because I actually thought the aunt said the last part, but that was just a comment. Okay, but let me just my unwanted opinion about what Dora said. I can respect that and I understand that because again, I raised 2 girls. Okay, now when they was younger, they might remember a little bit of the hood, but I'm be honest, they don't. They don't remember that time frame of their life. By the time they got to an age where they could actually have memories of stuff, we were living in a better situation, right? We wasn't living in the projects no more, none of that. But I always share my upbringing, my struggles, because I always, the goal as parents, we want you to be better than us. We want you to take the opportunities that are provided to do more. And boy, it seemed like they saw like some type of, you know, something in it that they wanted to go down the path, even though I told them it was hard. The struggle was real, but sometimes we want better for our kids, but at the same time, we have to let them kind of go through the struggle just a little bit. Now, I ain't saying to go without food because I done had to go through that. I wouldn't want my kids to go through that. But what I'm saying is always giving them what they want. Always, we embed the entitlement in these kids because we want them to have better, especially for those of us who came from nothing, right? We want them to have more, want them to have better. We feel like by them having a better situation will stop them from making the mistakes, right? That we made. However, no matter your surroundings, all kids have to make their mistakes and all kids have to learn from them. All we can do is try to soften the blow as much as possible. But when we embed that entitlement in it, it's hard to even do that. Now, that's just my 1-2, but let's keep going.
I read a post earlier that said raising kids is easy, but raising young adults, shit, boy, that's the hard part right there. So of course, Youngin had to respond, and boy, did he respond. Check this out.
My auntie game on my debt, mama sold no cars account game. I never dropped out of school until I got kicked out of school for a fight. Right?
Hold on, pause. Now, I ain't never dealt with the school system in Atlanta. I got some god kids down there, but they young, so I still don't even know the ins and outs of the school system. But this is my question. So you got kicked out for a fight. They didn't send you to alternative school. Nothing. They just like, yeah, get out. You don't have no other option. Go to adult education. Straight up at this point, I don't even know this little kid. But just off the first few seconds of the live, like go to adult education, get a GED, do something other than sitting there talking to lingo. Now, I'm gonna be honest, he look just like his daddy for sure. Okay. And I don't know if he just got some type of enthusiasm from knowing how his daddy was or what. But yeah, this ain't cute at all. And we ain't even got into the gist of the live. Let's keep going.
On my dad, mama sold. You can ask anybody. I don't ask my dad for shit, man. I ain't asked my dad for shit in years. On my mama, he'll take this himself. All that rap bapping that shit. Twin.
Does anybody know how old is this child? So if he was 14 when his mom passed away, is he 17 or something like that now? This is crazy.
So my dad don't pay no rent over here, twin. He don't pay my rent over here, twin. So whatever you got going on, please stop it, man. So whatever you
He
got
looked
going,
like
please
a
stop it.
baby. Like he looked like a baby.
Hey. Twin. I ain't gonna say like.
Hold on, pause real quick, because I seen a little girl in the background. I'm gonna be honest. It is harder raising young adults, especially those that probably got them a little taste of some little wet. Because they just feel like because they umping, that they just know it all. And it kind of gives me that vibe. That's probably what sent him over the edge, because they already be trying to smell themselves. But boy, when they feeling themselves because they done got some, yeah, it's a whole different vibe.
Like the Pop just don't do shit for me. Cause he do. If I ask him, I'm gonna get it. But so I don't ask him for shit, twin. So he don't give me shit. What do y'all niggas don't understand? So do it, y'all niggas got now think y'all just for the feed off all folks. All y'all like that shit, like y'all go guys. Y'all niggas ain't been going.
And that ain't even the worst video, y'all. That ain't even the worst. The worst video is about to come now. And I cannot believe this little dummy put this up on the internet. And no, I don't follow him. None of that or anything like that. All of this stuff is all over Twitter. It's all over Reddit. So I don't want to hear none of you lames say anything, because if I'm there, I know that the feds and the police and everybody else is there. Check this dumbassness out. You will not believe this.
What you want my gun for? That's an we tired of rum starting them out. Fuck that, boy, you know we smoke.
Oh my gosh. This is like deja vu. Did he not pay attention to what his daddy just went through? Did he not just pay attention to the evidence that they was using from when they were younger? All of the defendants, all the witnesses for the most part, they had shit like this to show. Come on, youngin. Like, what the fuck is this? I'll be honest. I like, and who little girl is this? Who house is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is happening?
No, the hot. You know you don't smoke all night. Oh, we been smoking baby lights. You thought you could beat you up. Yeah, I'm tired of smoking the hot little hit BK, come get this out. Well, I ain't a busy son of not for you ain't talking about shit. And if you don't cover on shit. Yeah, my whole showing the movie.
For one, fix that damn door. And that closet look like it's a trap house. All right, I can't watch no more of that shit, because again, I don't know these people, so this is definitely my unwanted opinion. I don't even know what you can do at this point with a child like that. I know here in Colombia, they try to blame the parents for everything a child does. I don't know who's the guardian of this child. I don't know. I just don't know. Now, I know in CEDDY's video, he said something like, well, Thug can't even be in Atlanta, but even if Thug could, that little ninja would have his ass in jail quick. Just having it, because you're going to have to bust his ass. And y'all already know how that shit goes these days. I don't even know. I don't even know. He's going to have to kind of have a life lesson to figure it out. I hope and I pray that it's not something drastic to ruin his life forever. But yeah, y'all know how you would tell a child, like, don't touch that. It's hot. Don't touch it. But they don't want to listen. They had to touch. They got to feel that burn to understand, like, oh, yeah, I don't need to touch it. Yeah, it's that type of situation with this one. More power to him. Ooh, y'all let me know y'all unwanted opinions about that. That was a lot. I'm out. And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
This is the weakest, give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from.
Hey, this your girl, Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina. #1 blogger in South Carolina.